Alright. Based on what I said before, might want to check around with some of these dudes and talk a bit. See if anything new is going on.
What is it? Has the guidance of grace returned to your vision? I just keep pray the great.
I think that's all the guys does.
If I do have a talent for spirit tuning, I suppose I should try to hone it. I'll ask Master Hugh.
Alright, well, not much is going on. I guess I haven't progressed the plot. So there's not much else to expect. Let's go fight the death bird of demon deathness with my now upgraded weapon. So I'll do a lot more damage probably. That'll be nice. And maybe I can fight the dragon and some other dudes soon. But also get my stuff back. Hopefully I'll just stand a better chance without the previous bad times going on. Those items. Pulgar bloom. Huh. That was a lot of that item. Whatever that is. When I first hopped on one of these things, I thought it was a preordained path. I didn't realize you'd have to aim it. Is that my stuff? Berdi. Does he attack you when you're on here? Can't believe all the birds started attacking me. That guy aggro on me? Or is he just roaring? Do I have to scare these birds off first? Hup, 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 hup. Oh, it's so weird. Hey, bud, would you like to come fight me over... Oop. Guys, priorities. Okay, I would like to do this without all the other problems, if I can avoid that. Oh! Ow, that was a very slow attack. Ow. He's pecking me! He's pecking me! Make him stop! Oh, fuck, man. Is there a nearby save point? Ow. He's got a big opening over here. Ow. Oh, it's... Okay. Abusable location spent. Careful. Whoop. Ah, that's not a peck. Alright, well, heals are not doing great, but this is a pretty quick fight still. More like the deathed bird. Had to try that one again with word. It's hard to... Alright. Blue feathered branch sword. He wasn't very tough. Sometimes it really is just a matter of just how many fucking hits it takes to kill somebody. And there are just a series of boss fights that fall from the fucking sky when you go to certain places. Why are the rams so into me here? They're so aggressive. It's weird. You're being weird. Full house? What's up over here? That's a new guy. Ah. Maybe this is the dude. Whomst was, in the area that they warned me about. I don't know. The War Master's shack.
Not seen you before. Name's Bernard. Tarnished, just like you. Let me ask you something. Are you here in the lands between to take up the fight? Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm, despite the collapse of the Golden Order?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Honest to a fault, I see. Such thoughts won't behoove you as a Tarnished. But there's nothing wrong with that. Any interest in bearing the torch of my battle arts? All I know is the sword. Picked up a fair few tricks in my time, too. Now's the time to pass them on. To a good Tarnished like you.
Hello. A whole bunch of Ash of War things. Stamp, kick, endure, war cry, spinning slash, no skill, so just get rid of it. Parry, storm blade, quick step, and impaling thrust. I don't really use weapon arts so much. They're here if I want them.
There's a myriad of battle arts in these lands that I've yet to discover. Mementos of all the warriors who raised their arms in battle, lost and died. A fine tale, all told of true chivalric romance. That's how I fell in love with the sword and the arts of combat. It grants meaning even to falling in battle, to death itself. Not floating your boat, eh? Well, there's no rush. Knowledge of the arts can wait another day.
Maybe he'll show up at in my town now. It's like the same building with the same little ledge and the same building that has an NPC in it next to a warp point. That where I met the lady that talks about grafting. I see you repeating assets. You can't trick me. They're very sparse with the experience. Every boss fight only gives you like a couple thousand. It's unusual. I'll try to beeline there, I guess. I need 3K. I probably can't get that from my inventory. No, I can get 1K. War Master Shack. Is that what they meant? I don't know. I'm pretty far from Limgrave. I don't know if that counts. It's hard to know what they mean when they say, there's somebody in Limgrave. I'm like, yeah, there's like 500 enemies and like 3 dudes that are less enemy-like, but, you know, might still try to stab me. You never know. I wouldn't trust them. Hey, buds. Ooh. Haha, I'm on a horse. Try again when you have horse. There's a house. And another teleport spot. There's so many. Wait, is this her? This is her. This is exactly the place I was just talking about. How it's like right here. She put a golden seed down when she left. That's important. I'm glad I came back here. Jeez. That's a whole ass Estus shard. Thank you, bud. Big ups to that lady. Now the frame rate's dropping again. Yeah, it happens here with the storm and everything, I guess. Okay, let's see. I imagine this doesn't like update. Yeah. And Everything's capitalized, right? So Waypoint Ruins doesn't sound like a location name because it's not capitalized. North of Mistwood. Do I know where Mistwood is? Because I don't think I do. Probably some woods that's misty, you know? Probably. Where am I right now? I could use a little name recall from time to time. Yeah, with those instructions, there's some ambiguity to deal with where you can't tell if I've found what they mean. And then also, I don't know if, I don't necessarily know if I even know the places they're talking about yet in some cases. Just gotta try to keep Mistwood in mind, and when I encounter it at some point, think, ah, shit, there it is. That's the place. That's the place I need to know. Are those penguins? No, no, those are birdie birds. I don't know how that sentence was supposed to specify anything, but they look like they fly. They did not spook. Maybe because it's so windy they don't want to fly away. That'd be an interesting detail to include. This building looks like a coliseum. That was interesting. I got kicked off. Small red effigy, duelist, furled finger. Not Dr. Hernia. Wow. Okay. He jumped over my attack, so it does work. Oh. Oh, I did the thingy. Ow. He poised me. How do you feel about that? Yeah, with a lot of the AI dudes, it's strong attacks that get a lot done. They're weirdly less likely to dodge them, and they actually stun them. Otherwise, you're in trouble. Oh, hyper armor, dick. Fuck. Yeah, that's hyper armor again. Oh, whatever. I'll out heal him unless he heals. Oh god. He makes lava pools, huh? Motherfucker. He dodges like it. Yeah, he's weird. His AI is weird. He dodges every light attack perfectly, but no heavy attacks. Competitive multiplayer. Use duelist furled finger to write a red summon sign. Competitive multiplayer will begin once you have summoned a player from another world. You may take the role of adversary, duelist, and your objective is to defeat the host of fingers who summoned you. Oh, I think I heard about this at some point and forgot. That's why. So I've been worried about getting invaded between episodes when I'm trying to deal with other stuff. But I guess you get invaded. You can only invade people that already have summons with them. Furl calling finger remedy to use the Furl calling finger remedy to reveal summon signs of players from other worlds. Gold indicates ally, red is enemy. So they're just not normally there at all until you use that item. Hunter Talisman. I can craft them out of Erdleaf flower. So it's not a... Yeah, they're everywhere, I guess. Huh. Yeah, they're not expensive to craft. So that's fine. In some games like Bloodborne, it can be crippling trying to summon people because it uses up insight, I think, that it can be like an elusive thing to get. So you can quickly get yourself into a situation where you run out of insight or where you run out of humanity and you just can't summon anymore. So your co-op that you wanted to do is over because you guys died too many times against something. But it looks like you just farm this farmable resource that I think is just around in this game. That was a lot of items in a rapid fire. Red effigy, golden effigy. These aren't very lore related, are they? Yeah, they just straight up talk about competitive multiplayer in the description. They hide anything in here? Liar, Ed. Let there be light. Is this the exact plant? Yep, that's the one that you need for that stuff. All I wanted was to fight as a warrior to the last. So why, O guidance of grace, will this door not open? Makes me wonder. Maybe that's a PvP arena you unlock? Because they often have PvP arenas in these games. Well, we're making discoveries out here. It is neat to just kind of poke around and see what you run into. It's a wobbly ass tree. The bridge over it. Oh yeah, that one I guess. Which does not look traversable. Those stand out. Are those more flame salamanders? They're usually salamanders or slugs. Those look like slugs. Oh, the area's burning. Are those flame butterflies too? Monarchs? Yeah, they're slugs. Oh, I'm not getting burned by being in the area. Oh. Collect the butterflies out of the air, like, rather skilledly. Oh! Does it explode? No, they're just gone. It died so easily, I was sure it was gonna explode and put me in danger that way. Oop, I hear the skill sound. Somber smithing stone. Yeah, that's an important sound to listen for. That's straight up. Well, that was just an upgrade item, but they're often just straight up like upgrades. I said the same thing twice. They're often well, I guess upgrades isn't wrong, but they're permanent. Like, this is the one way to get. It probably isn't the one way to get this. They're probably random from a pool. They're probably scattered all over the place. But like, you get mechanics from a lot of them, or one of a kind like skill type things that you can put on. That's another noodle dude. There's noodle dudes here. Last time I saw these guys, they were around a prison with the wolf knight. What the fuck? Oh, hey, buds. Right when I said wolf, huh? That was fucking weird. They're just wolves, though, right? Yeah. Ow. What is the relationship between wolves and wind in this game? I don't know. Gold-tinged excrement? Oh. What is going on with wolves and wind? It's weird. Did I kill all of them in one hit? Nope. I should heal because I'll get another heal from killing this guy. The big howl sounds really cool, but what is the deal with these, like, wolves attack you and a tornado happen? What is the wolf lore in this game? Because the trailer and the thumbnail keep showing a wolf knight. And then there's the wolf knight that's also imprisoned in that one, like, wolf prison that's even in, like, in the name. Ooh, is that a little, I think that just says don't go this way. That's not a trap. It's one of these guys. You guys see me, or are you being called by that? Oh, they see me now, okay. I thought they were going towards wherever that sound came from. That was a loud bell. Is this the same guy from earlier? Yep. I'm back here. What was that bell? Oh, stepping on that chain rang a bell. It's the alarm that wakes up this camp. It is a trap, kind of. It's not one that, just not the horrible spike trap ones. Oh my god, the swinging spike trap from Bloodborne that's a fake out is incredible. I just remembered that. The one where you think you've avoided it and then has more surprises. It's just masterful. Hello, it's one of those dudes. Is there a fly up there thing nearby? This leads to... Yeah, I remember this place.
Hello? Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello? Hello? Anyone?
Are you the pothead? From the bird game? I forgot the name of? Death's Door?
Hello? Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this?
This is so similar to the pothead guy. What? Are they all both based on something? Help him out.
My thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dally. There's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say.
Just go to town on my ass. I'm very well trained. Triumphant delight. So what's your deal, bud? Are you the pot I heard about? Like...
Well played, good sir. Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelt the end of me. Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts. I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this.
Where'd that come from? What exalted flesh?
Once again, the pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist Alexander, in fact. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter?
Redmane sounds like it'd be where the lion guy is from. One from the intro stuff. Man, I'm always worried about missing out on quest chains or just anything in general in From Software games. Like, I just want to find everything. This stuff hiding away in a giant open world is kind of terrifying. I'm like, what am I missing? I went all around this guy, didn't I? Kind of. I went through here and stuff. Man.
I'm heading eastward to Redmane Castle on the southern edge of the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds. I've heard there's to be a festival held there. I'm heading to Redmane. I've heard...
All right. Well, have fun, bud.
I'm heading
No,
to
not you.
Redmane
I'm trying to see what the
Drive.
pot message says. Praise the god. Okay. Rump. They put an item down there. Well. That was a dude. I'd be terrified to watch anybody play this game because of how quickly they'd find so much stuff I hadn't seen. It's just everywhere. There's a big boy with a big head, a big hat on. What was I trying to do when I got up here? A statue. There was a statue up there. I had to recalibrate for a second. Not great. Not totes sure how I'm getting up there. I feel like I hear wind, but I don't see wind. I could really use some wind. I guess it's just windy in general right now. But yeah, if the statue's up there, then we're hoping to get up there to see where it go. This might help. Am I? Wow, I'm back where I fought the death bird. So it's just around here. And that's how close I was to the pothead. Where'd the statue go? No, it's down there. I'm above it now. Can I go up on top of this? Behold, overcast. I guess the weather's always the same here. Howdy, y'all. Guide the gatekeeper for those returning to the roots. Across the abyss. Over there? Yeah, jumping late seems to give you basically immunity to fall damage. I wonder if there's any limits to that. Ah, I guess that's it. Unthinkable. Our hallowed resting place is violated. To refuse the Erd Tree's call to return, to live within death. Sickening. Found another one. Y'all are gonna run out of watchdogs. I'm already on Watchdogs Legion. That's like the most recent one. This place is called the Death-Touched Catacombs. So I can get... Shit. That's what, 2,400? Isn't it? Did I already spend the one from earlier? Oh, what? Use 2 golden seeds. The price is going up. I need to go to $48.99. I believe is doable. So 3 more. That was basically all of them, but I wanted to be careful. So I thought it... it's gonna be all of them, isn't it? Yeah. Might be. So I gotta use the beginning of the next one. Really heading off my leveling here by putting him into faith. I hope it pays off when I can use the item. And also at some point I find spells. So is co-op only available in these areas? Or can you do it everywhere? Locked by some contraption. So I go into the dungeon, find the switch, open this up, and then that's a very short boss rush, probably. Boss run. Skeletons? Oh, they look like the big, tall, gangly boys. From 3? Do you know all of the Argonauts? They're very easy to kill, but he's gonna get back up, so that sucks. Yep. Well, I don't have any souls to lose, really, so let's just commit. Grab all the items I can and run for it. And find the lever and run for it. And then die, maybe, and then run for it. That guy's got a bow. I don't... What was that sign for? Just pointing out this path exists, or is it because there's a trap in it? Why do you lie to me? I say not actually knowing what it said, but assuming it probably means attack this wall. Wow, it's getting crowded down here. Okay. Don't have... Uchi Katana! I found the katana. Y'all lie. They're really good at finding all the conspicuous looking walls and framing them as secrets. I'm going to quickly lose track of where I've been so far. Oh, that's the secret. I guess I contradicted that a bit by knowing exactly where it was. Well, the good news is they're all really bad at hitting me, so... Ow! Oh, they're not very strong either. Ow! I just said that the game contradicted me, so I probably shouldn't have said something that would be bad to get contradicted after that. Haha! I found the thingy. There's so many! That guy was doing the skeleton wheel roll. Alright, well, that probably opened the door, so I guess that was it. You didn't expect me to do the thing that I do in every video game, which is run past all the dicks. Bye. Why are all the skeletons 8 feet tall? Or am I, how tall am I? I have the default assumption that unless stated otherwise, whoever I play as is 6 feet tall, because that's my default experience, but I don't fucking know. Yeah, I'm just a small boy. I have 6 heals now and an upgraded weapon, so this will probably go better than the one that I fought that was further from the starting point of the game. Quite close quarters battle. Well, good news, I only have that, so... Oh, roots. Black Knife Assassin with reduced health. What does that mean? Alright, well this looks like a PvP enemy type. Oh, he's not very durable, is he? Uh-oh. Ow. That doesn't go well for you, does it? Do you have backup or something? What's up with how low your health is? Ow. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Damn it. He has a fake out to his attack speed that makes me fuck everything up. Ow. He's got a trip. Ow. Yeah, that's the trip. Doesn't hurt me though if I block it. Yes! Big finish! Well, he was trivial. Was he hard for you, player that fought him at the, like, in episode 1 of your playthrough? Or is he just always easy? He was extremely vulnerable to that counter. Visions of light, visions of faith. Oh, chest. Never trust the chests. Or death root. Visions of chaos. They're reacting to that. This looks like a bed of chaos type thing. It's like backlit in a weird way. That made it stand out. I thought the tree was my enemy at first. Wow, this entire place was very fast. That's not what I expect from a place like that. My first one was such an ordeal to get through. They're all getting easier. And not just because difficult, not even just because of like my power or anything. It's just like I fought what was by far a harder one at the beginning with the cat that they called the dog. Well, well. These giant bones, because that makes me think something might come after me around here. Hey buds, it's the ape dudes. Oh. Hey, do you get it? Yep, he get up. Yep. And he's got weak spots just like the Tower Knight. Ow! 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 My spine! And other places! Okay, he got me. I don't think he likes me very much. Alright. Woo! Yeah, this is extremely Tower Knight. They're definitely reusing some of their old ideas here. He dead. That's probably a way cooler encounter when you're weaker. He was relatively easy to take down. I guess he's a regular enemy though, not even a boss health bar. That was a whole thing. Damn. But yeah, he had the weakness on his ankle like the Tower Knight does. Herba. Time for head. Okay, come on, man. Let me pillage. Lance Talisman. Interesting. Okay, for those that don't remember, the Tower Knight you get was a big giant armor dude, and you can attack his ankles, and then his ankles spewed steam, and then eventually they would break, and then he would fall. So it's like pretty directly like, oh, this guy has weak spots on his ankles that spew like a magma, and you can probably make him fall over eventually if you damage them enough. You guys, the ones making these statue-y things that are all alarming. Hello, boards. Hello. Oh, sorry, bud. Giving him a bad time. There you go. All recovered. Both of us. Are you a boss fight bridge guardian dude? Light. Weak foe ahead. Likely on the brink. Try rushing in. These all sound like bait. Sup? Oh, that health went down a bit, didn't it? Tarnished. No, pillage the remains. Stop looking at messages. Oh, that was a bounce. I feel like this whole horse situation's a bit abusable. Oop. Bad times for that guy. Limgrave. Wait, this area is called Limgrave. But that's the Limgrave tunnels. But this is Limgrave. So I'm looking for a dude here. Wait. Music.
Oh dear. Am I terribly sorry. Are you here as a customer?
Turtleneck. It's a turtle's neck. That's it. Short sword. Cracked pot. Grab all of those. Those are permanent increases to my pot list. Flame chariots. Matic book. All right, that's the basics. Yeah, so every time I want to find every merchant I can because I get more cracked pots, which is my cap. They're like Zelda bottles. This game is like, there's things that there's choices I don't love that they made, but there's really specific ones that I do love. Like they brought back the 2-part upgrades to the Estus flasks, and they brought in like Zelda bottles basically, which is like one of the specific things I talk about with Zelda all the time is that its way of using heart containers and bottles makes it makes exploration more rewarding. So those are like important permanent upgrades you can find as you go. I can't talk to him though. Do I have some trash to sell that I just have way too much of? Like more of these fruits. They're only worth... So everything's pretty much just worth 10. Some of them I have a whole bunch of. You can sell those. But I think we just have infinite inventory space or something. The blue feathered branch sword raises defense when HP is low. This is my talismans category. I got this earlier from a boss. A talisman adorned with blue feathers, once used in ancient death rituals. The heart sings when one draws close to death, and thus does one cling so tenaciously to life, to render up a death worth offering. Assassin's Crimson Dagger. An assassin's dagger, misshapen and stained in crimson, critical hits restore HP. Ooh. This charm is modeled after the darkly gleaming blades used in the Night of Black Knives. Those which gave the demigods their first taste of death. I've been getting these lately. I got all 3 of these really recently. A talisman depicting as a winged sword insignia. A talisman depicting a raised prosthetic blade. An honor bestowed upon the knights who fought alongside Malenia the Severed. Raises attack power with successive attacks. The wing symbolizes Malenia and her undefeated prowess, though she never knew relief from the accursed rot she was born into. Her blade was forever beautiful and relentless. It sounds like if you do a continuous combo, it gives you bonus damage. Then hammer and lance talismans. I just got this over on the ledge. A talisman depicting a hammer and a knight. Enhances stamina, reducing attacks against a blocking enemy. Hammers are highly effective against shield-bearing foes, so much so that they're called knight killers. Talisman depicting a lance and a knight. Enhances attack while on horseback. Knights on horseback are deadly foes. They see all below their lofty position, meeting little meaningful resistance as they charge ahead.
I must apologise. I'm afraid I've very little to offer.
Dude, I just stocked up on stuff from you. Chill. So I only have 1 talisman slot. This one doesn't... This was like probably like 5 or 10% health. It's not the end of the world. I might want to try this. Successive attacks. I don't know exactly what that'll mean long term. Like, Does it just mean the more aggressive I am overall, the more damage I do? Or is it only like the specific combo I'm in the middle of, the longer it is, the more damage each hit does? Either way, it could be good news for damage output. Both for boss fights and for whenever I'm just trying to pummel an enemy down. Like when I get into a situation where I can get 5 hits in, that's the difference between killing and not killing potentially, is some bonus damage like that. There's a few towers in the distance. Some of them are so much bigger looking than other ones. That's for sure. Hey! Oh, is that another one of that boss fight? They just come back? I mean, there's just more. Were y'all looking for repeat content? Summon Water Village. The Tibia Mariner has evaded my grasp for the last time. Hello. I don't think this one's gonna live as long as the other one did. Call me crazy. Oh yeah. Nope. I don't know if you can do... I'm out. Thanks for killing your dude, I guess. Wow, he didn't even teleport away once, besides the intro. And he's worth 2,400. Take it, I will. That's a dude. NPC dude? Dude, you were right next to a boss fight, you know? It's kind of an awkward moment for you, really. Wow, that was a difference, wasn't it? That guy went down. Hi, Golden Mask?
Ah, a Tarnished, are you? With a prowess for weeding Deathroot. I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their Deathroot. How would you like to earn the strength of beasts? If you're inclined to hunt more of those who live in death and weed their Deathroot, then I'll introduce you to Garank, the beast clergyman. I have a matter of my own to attend to, and the beast himself wishes for someone to take my place.
Okay, the beast stuff's gonna happen then. It's not a future area, except introduction.
Very well. Show me your map. I've marked the location for you, of a hidden gateway. It will lead you to Garank, the beast clergyman.
A red mark was made on your map.
I have a matter of my own to attend to. I spotted the mark of the centipede here in the village. An ill-omened symbol that should not be. Someone or something threatens the sanctity of the Golden Order and must be eradicated.
I think there's supposed to be something evil or death related with centipedes in Japan.
What is it? Still milling about? The map indicates where the gateway is hidden. It will lead you to Garank, the beast clergyman.
Sir, I am morally obligated to deplete dialogue. Over there, the sending gate. Garank. Does beast clergyman mean what I think it's gonna mean? What if that lion head meant more than expected and they're just our lion people? Like in Dark Souls 2, I think? Where half of them are like petrified? And they're not very nice to you when you wake them up. All things considered, they should probably be pretty thankful, but instead they're like, what if I tried to kill this guy? And it's like, dude, you had a second chance and you threw it away immediately. You fought the video game protag. Big mistake. So he's hunting naughtiness that's out here. Dude, these are so densely packed together. I'm really surprised about how close together these are. Whoa, it's more than I can afford. Those costs are getting higher. I need 5,200. Should be doable. Watch this not be enough though, because I didn't pay attention to the last 2 digits. I wish you could reliably see. Yeah. Let's see. Is it on the screen? Runes held. Blah, 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 blah. Does it show up when I highlight this, maybe? No? Yeah. I really wish they showed you the requirement to level up on this screen, and then you could actually do all the math without having to check back and forth between two different screens. Because obviously you don't want to spend everything you got, because you can get in trouble. You don't want to be carrying a lot you can lose. Granted, I haven't really had much opportunity to lose much so far. I'm pretty good about that usually. Nice of him to just straight up draw on my map. Oh. Can Garank give me... Oh, maybe the beast clergy are actually where I'll find holy spells and learn how to fight the undead more effectively. That would be good. I could really use the ability to make them go down permanently via a spell or something I can renewably have instead of like pots I have to craft. Because those require resources to craft, and then you also just run out because you can only hold like, I can only hold like 3 at a time. Big statues. Oop, is that an NPC? Did I get turned? Sure did. It's so easy. Somehow. Something's wrong with me in this game. I completely lose track of what direction I think I'm facing, apparently. Oh, it's because this side of this area was going back. This was the way in. Oh, but I approached from the other side. Okay. This felt like me going further away. I mean, I do get turned around when I'm fighting the boss anyway. I'm not exactly actively keeping track of what direction I'm facing and whatnot when I'm trying to fight the boss. It's a big old tree. Hey guys, don't go all aggro on me, we're fine. Despite the fact that it's probably useful to do so, I don't exactly hunt wildlife in this game much. Kinda feel like a dick when I do that. Hello, giant swords in the ground. Anastasia. Are you a character? Whoa! I take it that you're an NPC, not a player. Ow. Sheer for ow. With a giant sword in her name, she almost sounds like a reference to Mildred Maneater. Ow, shit! Her weapon works the same way with that two-handed cleave thing. Fuck, I didn't have my shield up? Oh boy, she's a lot. Oof. Ow! Jesus! It feels like they work on different rules than us a lot of the time, the NPC invasions. So they can be frustrating to fight with all their weird hyper armor and stuff. Sacred Scorpion Charm. Is the sky still gonna stay red? Yeah, it just does that around here? Okay. Ooh, that's scaling with my intelligence, or my faith, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's stronger healing than it was before. I guess it's a talisman, probably. Raises holy attack, but lowers damage negation. Ooh. That's some glass cannon, but it ties in with what I'm setting up for. A talisman carried by assassins who strike unseen, patterned on a scorpion freshly shed of its exoskeleton, its claws seizing a heart with a blessed glow. Raises holy attack power, but lowers damage negation. That's interesting. That might make my sword way stronger when I can use it at 30 faith. And it also further seems to associate beasts with holiness in this setting. That seems to be a thing they're going for. So I might have accidentally opted straight into the Beast Clan or something. This church looks on fire. Yep, it's called the Smoldering Church. How did you know? Dude, the spooky sound's happening right here. It's got those, a string instrument, I think, that you'd expect from, like, I don't know, like The Witcher or The Witch or something? The Vavitch? Missionary's Cookbook. There we go. I really need to find more spells. Spooky church is cool and all that, but I'm looking for something more useful than that. This is getting populated. Pickled turtleneck. Stamina recovery. That's the new green moss or whatever it was. Poison daggers, poison arrows. Slowly filling this in a bit. Dude, the music's creepy here. I like it. Be wary of behind. They can't get me. There's definitely a shit time for things to get serious feeling whenever the game forces you off of your horse. Like, oh shit, what's gonna happen over here? Was that location based? Maybe it wasn't location based. Maybe it was just purely based on the invasion happening. I imagine that's how they make you fight invasions, is they probably force you off of your horse. And then you can't summon him again, probably, until you defeat them. Ooh, longer fall than I expected. Sorry, bud. What is up with all these swords? Sword fighter! Seems familiar. Oh, can you read it? Lord Godfrey, at last at the end of his campaign, his golden armies unvanquished and unbowed, yet finds grace lost, tattered and faded. Ah, wolf. Huh? Am I gonna find the wolf nearby?